Good morning, collective. I am QUAN, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. Some of y'all at this point just gonna have to let some of these demons just go and be demons, because there are some people in your life that they gave up their seat of consciousness. Okay, your soul is always going to belong to you. Okay, you can't give your soul away, but you can give away your vessel, and the controller of your vessel. You can go ahead and sell that and exchange it for something. Your soul is always going to belong to you. Okay, and while your soul is in your body, normally it's you and your consciousness and your awareness that's running your vessel and taking part in activities that allow your soul to experience things that allow it to evolve and grow. Okay, but you can make contracts to give up the seat of consciousness in the vessel that you're in, whereby you're not in the driver's seat anymore of the vessel, the body your soul is in. And that's what we call an entity attachment. When something attaches itself to your brain and to your mind, and it's your mind that tells your brain, and your brain tells your body what to say, what to do, how to move, and how to thrive, and what to, whatever. So you can still have your soul, but you can give an entity permission or demonic force permission to take over the driver's seat of your vessel, like Men in Black with the alien, that when he opened up his face and head, he was sitting in his forehead with all these controls controlling a human body, and it was an alien about that big. Okay, it's kind of like that. Good morning, everybody. Hey, hi, Janet Judd. Hi, Jesus LeBlanc. Hey, all friends Crosby too. Good morning, Mo Blunt. Jack. What? Hey, who's this first jackass? Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing this morning? So, like I was saying, you can't sell your soul, but you can give up the seat of your consciousness that's operating the vessel we call your human body. Whoever this man is in your life, he's at this point become a full-fledged demon. Okay, he's completely given up his vessel. And not recently, for a long time. This has been many, many years. And yeah, some people can get entity attachments, archons, and things that attach to them spiritually exercised off of them and out of them. That's a fact. Some people can do that. But this man is too far gone, and that's not going to happen in this life. The only way this man is going to free himself is through death. Okay. When he leaves that vessel that he gave up a long time ago. The only way that he's going to get back the seat of his consciousness so he can guide and direct his soul evolution, get back control over it by making the decisions that get him the experiences he needs to learn and grow. The only way and this is an experience for him that he's learning and growing. He doesn't have control over his vessel anymore. But when he dies, he'll be freed from that physical body. And then at that point, his soul will be free. And when he gets his next body, that's a brand new contract. You understand? It's like you have a house and you take out a whole bunch of home equity loans and a whole bunch of other stuff, lawsuits. And all these people attach things to your home, and you try to sell your house. And they come in to collect their money, okay? Because they got all these liens attached to your house, and you took out a home equity loan. You get a brand new house that has nothing attached to it at all whatsoever, and it's all yours. Nothing's attached to it, okay? So that's what I'm using. So this is the type of man, and this is an old man, that does a whole lot of curse and word spells on you. Okay. He does a lot of word spells. He did it when you were younger, especially like when you were a teenager. And a lot of people went along with his word spells because they were in alignment with the order of the day in a patriarchal society. Men automatically got on code with each other, with a certain frame and way of thinking, with whatever type of word spells he used with you. And the woman that just jumped right in and, yeah, you telling the truth. That's what the word says. They were just indoctrinated, and to go along with any form of man explaining of how things are and should be in the world and with you and every other woman on the planet. There was women that went along with this man's word spells only because they were heavily indoctrinated to automatically, this is what we say, this is the go-to phrase, this is the belief, this is what's in the man Bible, this is what's in the mansplaining Bible about women. So if you're not in alignment and you're not a married woman and you're not attached and up underneath of a man, we all going to come in agreement with whatever this man says about you is correct. Okay, you're a lost woman. Whoever this person is, they didn't realize this person is extremely jealous of you. And I'm going to explain to you why he's jealous of you. The reason this masculine is jealous of you is he's seen you accomplish things at a much younger age and with ease and grace and intelligence and make smarter decisions. And he's seen you obtain things in your life that might have taken him a good 40 years to obtain. And you got to understand, things get easier as society progresses. More jobs open up. People become more educated, get more money, more access to things. For example, if you were a go-getter when you were younger and you bought a house as a single mother in your early 20s, and this is a man that had to wait till he was almost 40 or 50 to buy a house, and he bought a brand new one, and now it's falling apart. And he feels like I did everything the right way, and you just come in and make all these wise decisions and you end up buying a house. How did you get a house and a rental property? And then how are you doing this? Whoever you are, you're highly intuitive. Whatever it is that you've done and accomplished in your life, I'm using house as an example. This man, for instance, if your first home was a condo that you purchased as a single mother, and this is an uncle or a grandfather or, just a cousin or whoever this man is, and they came by your house when you were younger or something, say hello, whatever. And you were like, yeah, I bought this home, such and such, such. And if you were expecting them, wow, I'm proud of you, good job. This is the type of person that would say something like, yeah, this is not, no, you didn't buy this. This is Section 8. This is Section 8. And no, absolutely not. And you're like, no, I did buy this. Here go my settlement papers. See, I closed on this date. I paid this much money for it. I expect, to get this much equity and blah, 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 blah. And say you're like 20 years old or something, right? This is an older masculine that is so jealous, they would refuse to accept that you made a positive change in your life and was able to achieve something, especially as a woman. And they would tell themselves that it's Section 8 instead of the home that you purchased, whether it's a condo, a townhome, single family home, whatever. You would show them the paper. No, I bought this. No, it's Section 8, whatever. Nope, that's just Section 8. You can't fool me. I know how your young girls do. And goddamn well, that's a home you bought. You wish you could have got Section 8, but you didn't. This is an older masculine that is so jealous and envious of younger people and everyone, because his brain doesn't operate the same way that yours does, and a lot of other people that are smarter than him and know how to stick and move mentally, psychologically. How you're very agile mentally and physically. You're very intelligent, you're smart, you know how to research, and you figure things out. And his brain doesn't work like that. So things are really frustrating and hard for him to obtain, which is why he got into a criminal lifestyle. I told you, people that lack creativity and might have a lower IQ, sometimes they will go into a criminal lifestyle because they don't have the creativity to expand on ideas or their intelligence in knowing what to do and the smart way to do things to achieve things in their life. So, because of that, they resort to violence, they resort to theft, manipulation, they resort to a lot of low vibrational ways of obtaining things. I might not be smarter than you. I might not know how to read, but I got this gun in my pocket. Now give me all your money. Now who's smart? You understand? This is who this person is, this older male. This is an older male in your family that is jealous of you. It's because you're a woman and he's seen you accomplish things with ease throughout your life that have been difficult for him. And he rather lie to himself and be in denial about your accomplishments and the things that you got because he comes from old school and you're a woman. You might have been a single mother and you shouldn't have those things. Not without a man. You shouldn't have been able to obtain those things without being up under some man's control or having some man obtain those things for you. I'm going to jump into reading, but this is what they want me to say. This is the kind of man that thinks that a woman should never buy a house without a man. A woman should wait for a man to buy a house for her and wait for marriage and wait for a man to get things in alignment for her. And anything that a car, everything that you get should come from a man. And you should get or give all your power or your energy. And again, even a house. Why would you go out there and buy a house? You're supposed to wait until a man proposes marriage, and then he goes out, he get a house for you, and then he's in charge. Okay. And you go out there and make your own moves in your life. And he can't understand it because his brain, his pea brain is so small and tiny. And these are things that he can't accomplish completely on his own in his life. This is the type of person that'll marry a woman that knows how to do everything and then do a death spell and kill her after he gets everything he wants. You understand? This man is not smart enough to manifest things in a positive way in his life. So he doesn't, he gets frustrated when he sees women do it with ease. And he's used a lot of talking down about you. He might have accused you of being a prostitute. He might have accused you of being some kind of man eater. You know, everything that you get, you use your body to get. He might have just said all kind of horrible things about you to family members and to people. And every single thing that you have and possess, it came from your own hard work and your own creativity. But these word spells, you see women like that that are, you see, she don't have no man. Look at that. Look, she owned her own house. How she get that house? You see, she don't got no man. Y'all don't want to be like her and have to live your life as a prostitute. And you might be a whole damn accountant. You might own a goddamn business. Whatever it is you got going on, it's legit, it's honest, and it's your own hard work. Okay, you're not a prostitute. You're not in any type of sex business at all whatsoever. But this is the type of person, an older man, that's so jealous and envious that you accomplish things that are seemingly very hard for him, and you do it at a younger age, and you're a woman. That it hurts his ego and pride, and he's jealous of you. So he talks bad to everybody about you in the family behind your back. And he's done this for many years, and you didn't know it because he's been smiling in your face. He'll smile in your face and then get to talking a whole bunch of shit about you behind your back because he didn't accomplish the things on his own that you accomplished on your own. Okay. So whoever he is, he's very jealous because you're able to do the things you do because you know what your purpose here is, because you're in proper alignment. This man don't have no kind of discipline at all, no structure, no discipline, and he can't control himself at this point. He did something that was wrong to you behind your back, and right now he's about to pay for it. So he's spiritually attacking you with others to try to get you out the way, to find a way. I feel like this man told some kind of lie about you being a prostitute and mentally ill or something like that. Okay. And I feel like he told this lie many years ago, because you might have made a big purchase. You might have done something big with money, and he couldn't understand how you were able to do it. And he started telling people you were a prostitute, because a woman can't have that much money. A woman can't make those type of moves by herself. Again, it's the ignorance. Okay. He felt like because you were a woman, you couldn't make those type of moves at that age in your life by yourself, so you must be a prostitute. And because of his small brain, he told everybody else that about you, and how he might have even stepped and crossed the lines and done something illegal against you in the past that's catching up with him now. And at this point, he doesn't want to get in trouble for what he did to you, that you didn't know about many years ago, out of his jealousy. Okay. And he can't control himself. He keeps spiritually attacking you, and working with others. And the reason he's not in jail right now is because he's connected to some kind of good old boy network where all these men click up and look out for each other. And they've looked out for each other's crimes and let each other get off scot-free for things like sexual assault back in the day, like back in the 50s and 60s. This is a much older man. He's clicked up with a good old boy network, okay, where they allow, like I said, they look out for each other, and they protect each other in the government and in the law, and they let people that committed crimes get off back in the day of sexual assault, theft, molestation, all kind of stuff like that, okay? And these people, the reason he haven't gone to jail yet for what he's done to you, they've been looking out for him. So he can't control or discipline himself. He keeps on, unbeknownst to you, coming to your neighborhood with different people, throwing spell work at you, hoping the day's going to come when you're just not going to wake up. And again, this is someone that's completely demonically possessed, that is lost, okay? Their consciousness has been overtaken by an entity attachment on them, and their only escape is going to be death in this life. They're not going to be freed of this entity attachment until they die, okay, in this lifetime. Judgment. Somebody might have passed a judgment about something in court that someone could have stolen or taken from you, and that's what he's mad about. And if this man was orchestrating something in your life, unbeknownst to you, to restrict your freedom, with jobs, through word spells, through bad rumors about you, to stop you from getting a job, he's mad, and he was mad and jealous because you might be a natural manifester. Because of your energy, you naturally have an ability to manifest things, you know, with work, with job, anything that you set your mind to literally starts developing as soon as you put your focus on or in it. You understand? As soon as you put your focus on something, it starts to unravel the doors for it to manifest. Whatever you touch turns to gold. And he doesn't understand how things come to you so easily, almost like magic. You might be a high priestess, and it might be like your magic of manifestation. You might be very powerful manifester, and it's driving him crazy because it's like you're younger, and you might have gotten a really nice car or something when you were younger, and paid less money and a whole lot of better things. And he's like, do you know how long I had to wait to save up to be able to get approved for this loan and get my down payment and get my credit right so I could buy a brand new car? And here we are 15 years later, the thing don't even run. You know, everything that you do in life, he compares himself to you and others. It's like a child in school that's struggling with a learning disability that becomes a bully because they're having trouble learning how to read and they can't keep up in the class. And they just can't figure out why all the other kids are forming the letters and starting to write, and the teacher calls on everybody else to stand up and read, but they have a learning disability that's been undetected, and no one knows at this time what it is. So he just gets so frustrated that he starts bullying other kids, or she. Okay, that's who this older man in your family is. Whoever you are, whatever he did to try to restrict your freedom, he could have tried to get you in trouble with the law by saying you were a prostitute. He could have had you surveillance and said that you were a drug dealer, a prostitute. Whatever this man said or did about you to take away your privacy, to take away your privacy, or to restrict you, it was all out of jealousy, because he can't believe that a woman in his family, as young as you are, was able to manifest at the rate and the age that you are manifesting at. Because he comes from an older school where everything a woman wanted to manifest, she had to do it through a man, stroking a man's ego. A man you married to, you got to talk to him all sweet and tap dance for him and do all these, go through all these connections to get things in life, because you couldn't just, as a woman, go out there. If you need a new washing machine and dryer, if you need things, you got to go through your husband, and you got to woo him and beg and stroke his ego. And he come from that generation. This man literally comes from that generation where, women only can get things through men. And if you're unmarried, you're a very unlucky woman, and you shouldn't have anything. You should be somewhere either struggling or still living with the parent or something like that. How are you out here thriving and have more than this, that, and the other, more than me even, if I wasn't out here stealing and dealing? How is it that you're able to manifest these things if you're not doing something dishonest? You're a woman and you're not married. Unmarried women don't get things unless their daddy got a lot of money. Unmarried women don't get things. Well, we're gonna have to find you a match. We're gonna have to find you a husband. We're gonna have to find you a husband, okay? So that you can have some things in life, like a house, and your needs can be provided for. What do you mean you just out here on your own, buying homes, buying rental properties, getting your own car, and doing all this stuff? What you doing? I don't. What do you mean? That's a lie. You're a prostitute. No. I've been working at this mortgage company here. I'm a real estate agent. I'm an accountant. I'm a lawyer. I went to school. I started my own business. No, you're a prostitute. You a prostitute. I'm giving you the energy of this person. That's who this man is. And then he ran with that. Okay, he told everybody you a prostitute because you a woman and you got some stuff that you achieved. You might be older now, but I'm just saying this is how he started with this mess, being jealous of you and wanting to bully you because he's jealous of you. Because how do things come to you so easily? Well, whoever you are, you're very smart and you're very intelligent, and your brain operates on a higher frequency. This man is slow, so that's why he's a bully. All right, let's go. What are the messages here? So child in the reverse speaks to the lies he told about you when you were a child out of jealousy. Okay. Marriage in the reverse. At a certain point, he tried to ruin your reputation. And this is a man in your family that tried for somebody to ruin your reputation so that you wouldn't meet anybody nice to get into a marriage or a commitment with. It's like he just wanted to sabotage your whole entire life. But great fortune in reverse. He made some kind of deal where he was going to benefit off of you in some kind of way. Like a family, an older masculine in your family wanted to try to pimp you out because he thought you were a prostitute because you're a master manifester. Okay. But somebody is going to have to take a new view or have a new type of awareness with this hope card, spirituality, because someone's about to go on a long journey or something's about to be happening to someone for a very long time with this journey card. Okay. This is terrible. For someone to say you're a prostitute because you're a master manifester, that's the only way you could do that. You're a woman, you know, and then if they did something in the court system connected to whatever the accusation against you was, and it's coming out now, they have to follow up with that. And if they lied on you, they are in trouble. They're in trouble with the court system. So that's why he's throwing spell work at you. Yeah, he's also doing shut up spells. He's been doing spell work on your throat chakra. That's what they want me to say. He's been doing a whole lot of shut up spells, work on your throat chakra to stop you from speaking out about what he did. And he's a full-blown demon at this point. And all I have to say is you have to just let these demons, just ignore them at this point. They're zombies. They're demons. They can't do nothing to you because you're heavily spiritually protected. And if your uncle or cousin or grandfather or whoever this masculine figure is, even if he's not blood family and married to somebody, older person in your family, whoever he is, even if he keep coming in your neighborhood, like physically, and throwing spell work at you and doing all kind of weird shit, just ignore him at this point. He's a demon in the flesh. Okay, that's the message. He's literally a demon in the flesh that has no discipline. He don't have control of his vessel at this point. So he's literally just a demon in the flesh that's just out here. Just ignore him. Completely straight ignore his ass. Straight ignore him. All right, what are the messages? All right, what is the energy crown in this read this morning? Okay, there was somebody here that was doing spell work with or for your uncle or grandfather, cousin, family through marriage. This is an older man, like 60s, 70s, okay? This man has to be between 65 or older, whoever this older man is. There is somebody here, I'm getting a Queen of Wands reverse, very sexual energy, that was doing spell work on you, that someone reversed an ending with, that's having a big tower moment right now. Something shocking has happened. And they are drowning to death in their emotions about whatever this tower is. It's a big tower. Someone might be getting divorced right now, and it's a big deal. I feel like someone might be getting divorced right now, and it's a really big deal. What is the obstacle? So I don't know who this energy, this could be someone that has been doing some form of sex magic. This might be a real prostitute or a prostitute type energy. Okay. This might be a real prostitute. Someone might have Aquarius in their chart. Someone could have Aries, Leo, Sag. Someone could have Pisces in their chart. All right. What is the obstacle right now? But somebody just had a huge tower. All right. What is the obstacle? What is the obstacle, please? And thank you. All right. The obstacle is whoever this, we're just going to call the energy that's here. It's like a woman. There's like some prostitute type, the Queen of Wands reverse. There's like some kind of prostitute energy connected to this older man that he either paid to do spell work with him or for him on you. That's really been in their ego about stopping you. This might be another one whose mind operates on the same frequency as this older man. Somebody that can't manifest on their own. Somebody that might have a blocked solar plexus chakra, that might have had their growth stunted emotionally as a child. Their personality might not be fully developed from childhood. possibly from some trauma that could have done severe damage to their solar plexus chakra. Okay. So because they can't manifest, they get jealous of other people that are able to, things come to you easily because your brain and your mind is unimpeded. So you have a lot of light flowing in. So you have a lot of creativity and ideas. So it's easy for you to manifest. Whoever this prostitute energy is, working with this older man, she's just like him. She might be a lot younger than him, but she's the same way. She can't manifest at all except to be like a prostitute for real. So she's jealous of you too. So she was very happy to take on this task, to win at all costs. And she doesn't want to let go because she's insane and she's a demon too. All of these people have literally morphed into the demons that they were working with. Like they are not themselves anymore. They're not there. Yeah, he did groom her. Yeah, absolutely. He groomed her. But all of these people that are in this energy, they have turned into the demons. They have literally the demons they were working with, sharing their vessel with at one time. They're not sharing the vessel anymore. Those demons have completely taken over their whole existence. That's why they're not even living or thriving anymore. You would think there would be some form of balance, like some PTO days, good, healthy work-life balance with these demonic spirits in the house. I'm Look, you know how you have a job if you work for the federal government or if you work a regular job and you get so many PTO days or you have some kind of work-life balance program, especially if you work somewhere for many, many years. You're a human. You need time to go to your children's school events, plays, meetings, days off, vacation, family time, and little activities sometime throughout the year. If you want to have healthy employees, you got to have a healthy work-life balance, right? You got all your time can't be working. It has to be something healthy where you have a home life too. Okay. And with these demons, these people thought that by doing the things against you that they were doing, that they would have a healthy work-life balance. I'll spend half of my time demoning with this demon inside of me, doing things and activities to steal, to rob, to kill, to hurt, to harm. And then when I get the fruit of my labor, the benefits, the other half of my time, I'm going to spend on vacation, going out with my kids, going shopping, going out to eat, celebrate, party, do this, do that. The other half of my time, I get to really enjoy a healthy work-life balance between, demoning and my personal time. You understand? But because these people cannot conquer you, now their whole entire life revolves around you as a demon. Their whole entire life now revolves around you because they have been unable to take you down. Now 24/7, they have to spend all their time and energy. They don't get any downtime. The little bit of downtime they have, they're taking their pills for the diseases that they have and have acquired. They are going to doctors and they're fighting with each other and getting drunk and arguing about the next plan because the last one didn't work. And they're trying to rest up from the backfire from the spell work they sent. These people are living in the hell that they have literally created for themselves. They don't have no downtime. And the downtime they do have is just to rest up, to come back at you again. There is no more vacationing, enjoying themselves, enjoying life. They're not enjoying any of their life at all whatsoever because right now their whole entire life revolves around you because they can't come up financially because they're stuck right now because you're doing well and you're thriving. And their job is to stop you from doing that. So they've become full-time demons. It's no more work-life balance with them. So while you can balance your life and you can go out and have a good time and enjoy yourself, they have to be on demon time around the clock, 24/7, with no breaks. And the breaks they get are just resting up from the backfire from the spell work they got hit with and they have to recover to come back at you again. So they operate like roaches at this point, and their life is miserable. No rest for the wicked. That's right. They are possessed. Yep. And high. They're high and possessed 24/7. Why? Because they're not in their vessel or in control of it anymore. These are at this point a whole bunch of demons. You seen the gremlin scene. Do not make me go in my phone and get you the picture of all the gremlins with the cigarettes and drinks in their hands. And just we all know we're gonna die. Let's just live it up. You know, that's the energy that they're in. You want me to get I'm gonna do my reading, but that's the energy that these people are in at this point, and some of them are starting to physically look like gremlins. I mean, in the face. Some of them are actually starting to physically look like actual gremlins in the face, and they literally are, even their posture, even how they talk, they move. If you ever hear any of them scream at you from a car driving by, yeah, child, 24/7, some of these demonic people, child, that follow you and do shit, child, they will scream shit at you from a car when you walking in the grocery store, bitch, and it's not even whoever they are. It's like a demon has taken over their whole vessel, and the demon is running these vessels and driving these cars and crashing them, and following you and screaming things at you, driving up beside you. You know, these are demons. These are literally demons that have completely taken over these people's vessel. And you just leave them. You just ignore them at this point because they can't do you no harm. They can't touch you. There's nothing they can do to you at all. But those spell work that backfires. There's all I get is they're stuck in a cycle. Over and over again, I get the world card reversed. These are just demons now that have trapped themselves in a form of hell that they created for themselves, doing the same thing over and over again while suffering and expecting something to change, but it doesn't. But you don't have the intelligence to change what you're doing. That's a form of hell. You understand? That's literally a form of hell. Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results, but unable to expand your mind to think of something different to do, and doing it all the while you're suffering. And that's what they're dealing with right now. So whoever this prostitute energy is, this older man was working with that he groomed, yes. Right now, she wanted to win at all costs, but she had a big tower. So she did something to win at all costs. Is the obstacle. What did she do? What happened in the recent past? What happened in the recent past? All right, you're this hermit energy, okay? You are this hermit energy. She does not want you to move forward in your life and to take chances and risks. Okay, this woman is trying to, because she was hired by this older man in your family, she was hired to kind of gang stalk and try to intimidate you, to make you not want to come out your home, to make you feel like you're under attack the minute you step out your door, to put you into an energy of anxiety where you can't trust anyone. You would be afraid to make new friends or speak to anybody at all. They would completely like crowd your space with bad, negative people. So you just feel like you're surrounded, and don't talk to nobody and stay in the house. If they hack your phone, if you try to reach out and start a group or join a group, they would send all their witches to bombard you through technology online. In other words, their job is to surround you at all times and create some kind of blockade around you from breaking through their riptide they created, to accessing nice people, to accessing nice people, a nice man to date that might not be toxic. They want to completely crowd you in to a circle of only people they know, so you won't have any access outside of yourself. They want to isolate you. You're either going to be connected to us and this toxic community, or you'll be completely isolated by yourself. And that's what they're trying to do to you. They are literally holding hands in a circle around you, like in that movie Us, when all the zombies came from under the ground. That's how they look. It's a whole bunch of zombies that are holding hands around you, so to speak, by blocking you from having any connections with anybody outside of their circle, and gang stalking you. Okay. And they don't want you to come out the house. They want you to stay in the house while they do their spells on you so that you'll die in your home. Okay. Now, whoever you are, you don't give a fuck about none of that shit, because you know at this point, these are just actual demons that took over vessels that are on some boogity boogity zombie type shit, because they want your energy because they've given theirs away. Okay. Y'all know once you allow these entities to merge with you, your spiritual body, they feed off of your energy, and that forces you into vampire mode. Now you have to go get more energy, not just for you, but for that entity feeding off of you as well. So who's really winning here when you think you get in power making contracts with demons? You're making a contract for them to give you power, but yet they're sucking off of your life force and energy, which makes you into a vampire and you have to go out there. Either way, somebody wants you to be so afraid and have so much anxiety that you just don't want to come out the house at all whatsoever. Like, get back in the house. People will drive by and yell something crazy at you, like, bitch, oh, we gotta whoop your ass, or just crazy shit. Like instantly when you go places, you might have weirdos following you and yelling things from car windows at you, even if you're on foot, or driving by you and doing like this. Yeah, we gonna get you. You know, these people have no power at all to do anything. They are scary as fuck because they will never get out the car and come step to your ass unless they got like a police officer. Unless they got a police officer that's in with them, where if they get out a motherfucking car or step to your ass, and you drop their ass on the fucking floor, they're gonna play victim and the police officer's gonna arrest you. That's the only way. Right, I've done that a few times, Lori. I followed them too. But the only way that they would ever actually step physically all the way to you is if they have a police officer on standby that is down with them, that they're going to play victim and try to arrest you or get you thrown in jail. If this person wants to hurt you or harm you, they can do something to you. But if you do something back in self-defense, the police officer will arrest you and find you at fault. Even if you go back to court with a lawyer and it gets switched around, they don't give a fuck. They're still going to find you at fault or whatever. These are the type of games that these people have been playing. You understand? So what we have going on here is someone that doesn't want you to take a risk. They want you to stay a hermit and stay in a house. And this is what she wanted. But I don't think you're afraid of her goofy ass. I feel like you feel like whoever this younger woman is, this prostitute energy working with this older man in your family. I think you like wish that she would come see you her motherfucking self and stop sending people. I think that's how you feel. Bitch, bring your motherfucking ass. Now, before I go on a tangent, I feel like whoever you are, you're not worried about this woman at all. She's a punk. And I feel like she a punk. And that's why she sends people towards you, because she a punk. And if she do come towards you, all she doing is throwing spell work. She don't want to show her face. She don't want to step on the same ground as you. She'll never walk up to you because she a punk. And she knows she a punk. And if she a punk, everybody she connected to is a punk. And ain't none of them going to physically ever do a motherfucking thing to you, ever, ever, ever. All they are being hired to do is go boom, boom, boom. That's it. That's all they do. All they do is make loud noises and go boom. And they are scary as fuck because they're demons. How do demons act? Demons, their posture is always off. They're like Schmeagol in Lord of the Rings. They always have some kind of weird posture that's like, and You know, they never look you straight in the eye. They always got to bend to the side like Schmiegel, and their back is kind of weird. And they always look at you at on an angle and squint their eyes because they live their life as demons, full of dishonesty, and they're not used to people of the light being too close to them. They can't even look you straight in the eye and stand straight because they're demons. That's all. They're irrational. All right. So what happened? So I feel like maybe you've been going out and living your fucking life and ignoring them because you know they're roaches and demons, and you're like, child, they harmless. Ignore them. They ain't gonna do shit. They know they're not gonna do shit. And what happened? The devil reversed. What was the tower? Tell me more about this situation. Tell me more about the situation. Yeah, just throw spell work. That's why I said, whoever you are at this point, just ignore them. They can't physically do nothing but make a loud noise and do spell work. Like, I'm gonna get you. Okay, bitch, come get me. Shit, why you keep talking about it? Come get me. Come get, bitch. Come. Yeah, I'm gonna get you. And now throw spell work. It's almost like we got to make them afraid and then throw spell work. Make them afraid. I know I'm a punk, but if we can make them think that we're going to physically do something to them and then throw spell work, yeah, that's how the spell work works. And it's like dealing with a whole bunch of crackheads. Okay, it's like literally, yeah, they be hissing too. It's like dealing with a whole bunch of crackheads. And this is their de-evolution into the pure gutter. You'll see these same people in a couple more years, just, you know, sleeping on the ground outside in different places because they're wasting their time, investing their energy and focus in something that's never going to happen. As their life declines and gets worse. Somebody's in their thoughts right now about the secret. What is going on? Tell me more about the situation right now. Someone's in their thoughts about something they were trying to keep hidden because a conflict, someone can't create any more conflict for you. What is the moon card? What is that moon card? What is the moon card? Clarify the moon. Clarify the moon, please, and thank you. Okay, so that's a Cancer. Yeah, this is an older person. They might have Cancer in their chart. They might have an Aries placement in their chart or any sign. They're thinking about something that this is another person that was friends with this older man in your family, and they're in their thoughts because they can't create any more conflict for you. And they couldn't get away with something in the past. Okay. And this person is in their thoughts about the Four of Wands, okay, about working with you, okay. So it's like somebody wants you to be a part of their community or their family. It might not be their biological family. It could be like a work family or something, an organization or something. It might be someone that wants to work with you, but they might have done something against you. And they might not have personally known you, but they might have known this older man in your family. Okay. Whoever this person is, they knew this older man in your family, and they did something against you for this older man in your family because, you know, they were friends or business partners or something, or they were in their circle, and they didn't personally know you. And now they regret what they did because they realized what they were told about you was a complete lie by this older man in your family. And it's like he wants to work with you, and he wants to work with you in an organization, a job, or something like that. There's some kind of job or organization this man wants to work with you in. All right, tell me more about the situation right now. Tell me more about the situation. Okay, something's not going in this person's favor. Again, they might be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Something's not going in their favor right now because somebody got the truth and clarity about something, and this person is stressed out and they can't sleep. What's going on with the sun reverse? What's not going in their favor? Tell me about the sun in reverse. What is the sun in reverse? The Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords might be somebody in the justice system. Let me see. Let's find out this Queen of Swords energy. The Queen of Swords is somebody that has to follow the rules. The Queen of Swords oftentimes is somebody that might work in a court, could be a police officer, someone that has to follow jurisdiction. Who's the Queen of Swords? Tell me about this Queen of, ooh, child. Oh, okay, I knocked them all out. Somebody might be a mail deliverer. Someone might carry mail. Okay, why is Iraq here? You don't belong there. The Queen of Swords might be a mailman. Okay, that makes sense. All right, so they're having a tower because right now something is not going in their favor. Something might be coming to you in the mail. Something might have to do with your mayor and a private investigator. Uh-oh, and I have a judge here. Uh-oh, what's going on? Hold on. I'm gonna let the cards jump, and an attorney and an insurance underwriter. All right, we gonna see. So whoever this person is, they're stressed out. Maybe they're expecting you to receive mail about something. Something might be coming to you right now. I want you to clarify this Queen of Swords energy. We know it's an energy and it could be embodied by several people at one time. The Queen of Swords could be a whole bunch of official people with official jobs in a community, like mayor, mailman, judge, attorney, insurance underwriter, police officer. It could be a lot of things. All right. Tell me, I want you to give me energy on this Queen of Swords, please, and thank you. Tell me about this Queen of Swords. Okay. Spiritual or religious leader, a barber. Somebody might be a barber, or they might own a barber shop. This Queen of Swords. Oh, these might be people in your neighborhood. Coming out again, the same people, Delta Sigma Theta, a notary. Here we go again. Somebody's worried. So this might be the mail delivery person, somebody from Venezuela. And then I have the Jesuits, a community activist, a caterer. All right, I'll do one more. The Queen of Swords in your community, wherever you are, the Roman Catholic Church, and an accountant. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Someone might pledge Chi Omega. Somebody might have pledged Chi. I know my lighting here. Chi Omega. Okay. That might be someone's, fraternity or something. I have an accountant here. I have the Roman Catholic Church. I'm going to put this with these Jesuits that came out together with Venezuela. Okay. So I have the Roman Catholic Church. I have Jesuits. I have Venezuela. I have a caterer. I have a community activist. I have an accountant, a notary, and then I have a barber and a spiritual religious leader here. Let me see if I can put this together now and see what's going on. Let me start with the spiritual or religious leader, and then that mailman. Tell me about the spiritual or religious leader in someone's community. So, whoever this older man in your family is, they were working with people to gang stalk you clearly in the community where you live. Okay, either where you live or where you used to live. Someone didn't want to there's a spiritual or religious leader that didn't want to let something go, that might have to start rebuilding something all over again from like a beginning point. Like you're building up a tower using dominoes, and the whole thing crashes down and you have to start all over again. The same thing with the business or a job. Somebody's whole business gets destroyed and you have to start rebuilding that business from scratch. All right. What's going on with the spiritual or religious leader? The Nine of Pentacles. It could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They're under judgment. There's a religious leader in your community. They're single. And they are under judgment right now because they did not deliver what they were supposed to deliver, which was you, the expectations. Okay. And they're under judgment. So there's a spiritual or religious leader in your community right now that was supposed to do something or work with a lot of other people to get something done to you, and they were unable to do it. So because of that, they're under judgment right now. Tell me about this mail delivery or carrier. Tell me about this mail carrier. And it might be an earth sign. They want me to say that. Whoever this religious leader in your neighborhood is, they might be Taurus, Virgo, have a heavy Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn placement in their chart. Who's this delivery driver? The Emperor. Okay, someone might be an Aries. What did this Aries do? They collaborated with your mailman. All right, so somebody made an offer, or it doesn't have to be Aries. It could be an older man or older woman, but somebody made an offer to your mailman, a woman or man. Somebody made an offer to your mailman to do what? To look for something, to keep an eye out for a piece of mail. You see how he's looking at those pentacles and keeping an eye out he's looking at those pentacles. Someone accepted an offer to only give you certain pieces of mail, but to hold back others. Okay. And they got an offer from an Emperor energy to do this. The Chariot, somebody might be a Cancer. So there's a Cancer in your community that made an offer to your mail, your mail delivery person to cherry pick your mail. In other words, if you have something coming from the court or the government, your mail deliverer, they're holding that mail from you. And this Cancer energy is paying them to keep your mail from you. Okay. The Ace of Pentacles, a lot of money. And that means if you have informed delivery where you're getting an email, once it's scanned into the facility, they also are paying the person that works in having the mail scanned in, where they email you a picture of the mail coming toward you, to also make sure they don't scan in your mail from this court, bank, or LLC, illegal, whatever these people have that you were supposed to receive in the mail. They are paying someone that scans the mail in when it comes in the facility to make sure it doesn't get scanned in, so they can't email, because they have to scan all the mail now. And they're paying them to also not deliver it to you. That's what's going on right now. And it's a Cancer. They're the Cancer energy that is paying them to do this at your local mail facility. I just saw the Hierophant. And there's a Capricorn. They're paying big bucks. This Capricorn and Cancer are paying big bucks to your local mail facility to hold back your damn mail. I can't make this shit up. And Emperor, this might be an Aries. Aries, yep. So there's an Aries, there is a Cancer, and a Capricorn, 3 of them. And all of them are paying money to the person in charge of scanning the mail in at the facility within wherever you live, and also not to deliver your mail to you, to cherry pick through your mail. And I guarantee you, if you go and say something to your mail driver about it, they're going to call the police on you and claim, I don't know what you're talking about. You're crazy. Oh, you must be having a psychotic break. We need someone to come look at you or something, because this is the type of games that they play. That's why you got to pray and call for justice and take a picture of your mail delivery driver, because you might have to light a candle and say a prayer for her ass, if you know what I mean. If they want to play these type of fucking games, Yep, the page, because they're gonna lie no matter what. The page of swords reversed. So yeah, they are holding back your mail, and they were working with a spiritual or religious narcissist in your neighborhood that was supposed to orchestrate something to happen to you. Now, tell me about this person from Venezuela. Tell me about this person from Venezuela. A King of Cups. That's sad. Is this religious narcissist? This could be a woman or a man. Why is this person from Venezuela sad? Because of an injustice. And what is that? What is this injustice? They're sad because of an injustice that it's not telling me if they attacked you yet or if they're just aware of it. But this Cancer energy, this Knight of Cups reverse, is doing against an Empress. Okay. And what did this Venezuela energy do? This Cancer didn't want to let something go. And this could be it might not be one person from Venezuela. It could be several people in your community spread out that might be from Venezuela that they could be putting pressure on to do spell work on you day and night. All right, clarify. What did this person from Venezuela do? What did this person from Venezuela do? The Lovers reverse. Someone could be a Gemini, or they could have separated their energy from partnering up with someone to sacrifice you. So this might be someone that could have been trying to sacrifice you in the past, and then they became aware of something. They didn't see something. Okay, so these people lied. This Cancer, Aries, Capricorn, they lied to some people in your community and neighborhood about who you were and what you were up to because you're a quiet hermit. And they got these people to help them. Maybe they presented you in a way as if you are there to sacrifice to some demon so you could have a level up, and you were evil, and they needed their help to get rid of you because you were a bad person and you were a bad witch, and you were a threat to the community, and they wanted to get you out. See, this is the trouble with people that are given positions of authority. You know, you're always going to have someone that's going to abuse, a narcissist that's going to find a way to abuse a position of authority for their own selfish purpose and needs. Okay. So someone from Venezuela, they found out that they became aware that they were manipulated and they want to avoid a tower. Got it. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Okay. So whoever this energy is from Venezuela in your community, they spiritually attacked you at first. But when nothing worked that any of these people were doing to you, I don't know where, maybe they got some insight, but they found out and became aware that these people are just trying to steal some money or get away with doing something to you. And they want to avoid a tower now, and they don't want to help them anymore. They might have just been lied to about you and went along with it, but they've pulled their energy away and they are avoiding a tower. Okay, somebody needs to know that. Okay. All right, fair enough. Tell me about this Jesuit. Tell me about this Jesuit energy. A Queen of Pentacles and the Death card. Someone might have Scorpio in their chart. Someone might have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in their chart. Clarify the Death card. Clarify that death energy. Somebody came together to celebrate with someone they celebrated with or were cool with. So someone is a Jesuit. Someone is a Jesuit that was coming together to celebrate with several people or up to 2-3 people that they were stuck in a cycle with. And now the devil reverse. What did this Jesuit energy do? What did this Jesuit energy do? This Jesuit energy might be a high priestess. Oh, the devil. Okay. So I feel like this person from Venezuela might be connected to somebody that might be a real high priest or high priestess to get clarity about why they couldn't sacrifice you. This might be people they're very close to that they actually do celebrate with. And this might have been a high priestess that gave them clarity. They might be a Jesuit, I don't know, but they gave them clarity about the truth about you. Okay, a Queen of Wands energy, and something is a missed opportunity. What it was a missed opportunity to do what? Somebody cut somebody off. Oh, 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 oh! It's too late. You're a high priestess. You've already awoken to your calling, your purpose. You understand who you are and what you're here to do. You know who your soul is. They were supposed to stop you from an awakening years ago, and they were unable to do it. Okay, so this Jesuit that was conferencing with and celebrating with these people that are connected to them, they let these people know that whatever they're trying to do to you, it's too late to do it. It's a missed opportunity because you've already fully awakened. Somebody wanted to get through to you and use you before you went through an awakening, but you've already gone through an awakening, so they can't go backwards. It's like Superman already flew to the Crystal City, and he found out his real parents, Khalil and whoever else, and he comes from a whole planet, and he have a whole bunch of Supergirl and Superman and Superwoman brothers and sisters that died. He already found everything out. All right. He's never going to forget who he is or stop using his powers. Now he's already learned how to use his powers, and he knows where he comes from. You're not going to make him turn back into Clark Kent and just forget about it. So you get energy harvest off of Superman. That's their energy. So there's a Jesuit that did not want you to awaken to who you are, so that they could utilize your energy in some kind of a way. Someone might have sold you to these people when you were younger, maybe this older man. But they told these friends of theirs that they're cutting them off, or they cut somebody off because it's too late. It's a missed opportunity to hold you back. Whoever you are, it's a missed opportunity to do anything to you. And somebody's very sad about that because they caused so much conflict, and now the conflict is over. And now they're left with the burden behind the conflicts that they caused for you, because they thought they could still get away with something. But it's so stupid to think. It's like, you ever had cats? You know, even if you get a baby kitten, if that baby kitten was born behind a dumpster in the street and made it to 6 months old, that kitten is never going to be able to be a house cat, even if it was out in the street for 3 months. It's already learned how to survive, and been exposed to outdoors. Its mind is set. Its brain is conditioned a certain way already now. Okay. You're not going to be able to make it into a house cat. You understand? You could force it to stay in a house, but it'll never be happy. Okay. It's like once you open up sexually, and you become sexually active, yes, you cannot have practice being celibate, but once you open that door, you can't make somebody forget their experiences and suddenly make them. You've opened a door to a whole new world for them. A cat, unless a cat is born in your house and has never been outside before, you're not going to take a 6-month-old kitten and turn them into a house cat. They've already been conditioned like a child that grows up in a fast-paced environment. They're fast. You understand? They're fast. That's why a lot of people don't want to adopt foster children that are much older, because they feel like you already fast. You've been exposed to drugs. You might have been exposed to a lot of things sexually, and you've got a lot going on, and you already fast. I can't unexpose you. Your brain, I can't undo what's been done to your brain. So that could become a problem for me later on. And that's the truth. You understand? So these people understand that whoever you are at this point in your life, you've already awakened to who you are, the abilities you have, and then some. And they're not going to make you forget by doing magic on you day in and day out. So this Jesuit cut them off. So there was a Jesuit that wanted to get your energy, possibly. Tell me about this Roman Catholic. Tell me about this Roman Catholic. Tell me about this Roman Catholic. Somebody can't move to calmer waters because they were expecting or waiting for somebody to be able to create some kind of an illusion so that they could get you fired. The Three of Pentacles reverse. So somebody connected to the Roman Catholic Church. We still might be dealing with these. It might be the same energy. They were waiting for someone to create some kind of an illusion and get you fired from your job. A Queen of Pentacles reverse. All right. Yeah, they're all connected. It was for the same thing. They were conferencing with they were giving to and receiving from a kitchen witch energy. The King of Pentacles reverse could be a man or a woman that'll do anything for money. That was gaslighting and manipulating them and lying to them about, don't worry, I almost got it. I almost got it. I almost got them. Don't worry, we're going to be able to do it. I almost got it. Okay, but right now, the reason that person keeps lying and telling these people that they're having success with you is because her whole livelihood depends on it. Her job and career as a demon depends on it. She's going to get fired from being a demon and just end up a crackhead on the street. You understand? The Ten of Pentacles reverse. So she's lying to these people, these Jesuits and people in the Roman Catholic Church, and telling them that any day now she's going to be able to energy harvest from you, get you fired from your job, have you homeless, have you in some state where they're going to be able to. Don't they know that this is a new age? Don't they know that every spell and curse that has placed on all people all over the world is lifted and broken right now? You're not going to be able to put nobody back to fucking sleep. We already know that you've been usurping our energy from the bottom to the top to make yourself appear like you're in charge, you're running the world, like you have power. We took our energy back, bitch. Roman Catholic Church and Jesuits. We have called our fucking energy back. Your whole establishment is coming the fuck down because we are about to stand within our own power and right to manifest our own reality, our own food, and our own life that we want for ourselves. You're not going to be able to live high on the hog, rich and wealthy, luxuriously, sleeping with children and eating lobster and pasta and traveling and vacationing in the Cayman Islands off our energy no motherfucking more. While demonizing us. That great illusion. The biggest fucking con. The biggest con you ever seen. The biggest con. They're not getting what they expected. So she or he is about to get fired from their job as a demon and just end up being a regular meth or crackhead sleeping in the park. Okay. She's about to get fired from, we already talked about getting fired from being a prostitute, and how, hey, I need to have a meeting with you before you go out there. You want a donut? You got a cup of coffee? Come in this office for a minute. Now, I gave you a verbal warning before. Okay. Somebody complained about you. Who? Was it Richard? No, it wasn't Richard. Was it Tim? Who complained? And I can't tell you. I can't say who complained, but it's just some people are saying, that you got to smell, and I never had to fire a prostitute before. We already know, because I asked how you get fired from being a hoe. Now, how you get fired from being a goddamn demon? How do you get fired from being a demon? This demon is about to lose their job because they can't stay demoning. And they about to just be a regular meth or crackhead in the street. That's possessed. So a demon is getting fired. I should rename the title of this video. There's a demon getting fired. All right. Tell me about this community activist. Tell me about this community activist. There's a community activist in your community that were working with a whole bunch of people in your community to do spell work on you, spread a smear campaign. They possibly were going to try to use someone to do a mental health evaluation on you. These people were going to all work together to try to conjure something, to get something going against your ass. Some community activists. And they're releasing it. Why? The Ten of Pentacles, because they were being paid to. They weren't confused about you. Whoever this community activist was, They weren't confused about you thinking you was a bad person. They got paid a large amount of money to try to get away with this crime against you, the Page of Pentacles reverse, and whatever they were doing to you. They weren't confused, whoever this community activist is. They probably lied to other people in the community about you because they're a community activist, because they were getting paid. They knew they were going to get a large amount of money if they could get people to help them to take your ass down. Child, tell me about this caterer. Okay, somebody might be some kind of caterer. They didn't get what they were expecting. All of these people in your community are friends with each other. They're all friends with each other, and they were all watching you for this person right here. Okay, this King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, but they couldn't get away with it. They were all watching you for this King of Pentacles. That could be that older man in your family, and they were all working together. They were all watching you and working together for that older man in your family that did a whole bunch of shit to you out of jealousy. Tell me about this barber. Tell me about this barber. Yep, the Ace of Wands reverse. They're pulling their energy back. They didn't see that you would not accept an offer from them, that they wouldn't have an effect on you. So I'm getting that there's somebody, whether they have a barbershop or they cut hair, whatever the hell this is. I feel like someone thought that they were going to use your energy to come up in some kind of a way. This might be a man that might have thought he was going to get a barbershop off your energy, or maybe he owns one and he was going to take off using your energy, or he might just cut hair. And he might be a barber, but he thought he was going to get your energy. And he thought that he would have an effect on you, whatever the fuck he think he looked like. But I don't think you're attracted to whoever this person is, because you didn't accept an offer and he didn't have any effect on you, the Ace of Wands reverse. And he didn't see that. He's like, what do you mean? You don't find me attractive and I can't approach you, or something like that. Okay, it's something like that. And is this barber going to go the fuck away now? Yeah, this person, they might not be the most emotionally intelligent person. They were working for a Capricorn. Yes, they were working for a Capricorn energy. This barber, the Hermit reverse, they might have been cooped up inside of wherever they've been squatting at in your community, waiting for their chance to try to see if they could make a pass at you and see if you'd accept it. They were made an offer by a Capricorn that wanted your energy, and they thought they were going to get rich, but they can't persevere, the Chariot reverse. Yeah, this barber is not going to have an opportunity. It's over, the Death card. They thought that they were either going to sacrifice you by becoming your friend and getting access to your home, or becoming your lover and do a death spell, or harvesting your energy and taking it back to this Capricorn. This fucking barber. Is this barber going to fucking leave your community now? That they see it's not going to ever fucking happen? Is this barber going to leave? Yeah, they're going to, well, I don't know if they're going to physically leave your community or not, but they're pulling their energy away from you. So whoever this barber energy is, they are at least physically pulling their energy away from you, because they might have bad karma for what they did. Yep, the Wheel of Fortune. So they might have been doing spell work, trying to energy harvest from you, and they have bad karma for that. Child. So this barber got bad karma for trying to do that bullshit to you. Tell me about this accountant. Tell me about this accountant. This accountant is ending something too with the death energy. What was this accountant doing? They wanted to win at all costs. There might be an accountant attached to something that might belong to you, and they can't take a risk. Because you're single and self-sufficient and independent, the Nine of Pentacles. Whoever you are, yeah, they have to illuminate. Something has to be illuminated to you, the sun. What has to be illuminated? And they feel defeated. There's an accountant here that is connected to some money that belongs to somebody. There's an accountant that's literally connected to some money that belongs to somebody. Tell me about this notary. Tell me about this notary. Tell me about this notary. Yeah, somebody's not somebody is not, this is somebody someone doesn't give to equally, but they might be helping them to win at all costs. Someone could be flirting with someone that has a notary. That Six of Pentacle reverse, it's not an equal exchange, but they want to win at all costs with the Five of Swords. So that's somebody that I'm not attracted to this notary, but if I got to take a L, if I got to take one for the team, I will. So things can go the way they need to. I'll go on and have sex with the notary, man or woman, and date them and flirt with them to see if I can get them to help me do something. There's a notary here that somebody is working on right now by flirting with them to see if they can get them to do something. What is this notary going to do or not do? Tell me about this notary. Yeah. So there's an Aquarius narcissist here that is flirting with someone that has a notary. They're flirting with them like they want to have sex with them, like they're attracted to them, like they want to court them because they're trying to get this notary to do something illegal. Okay. Whoever this Aquarius is, they're trying to, this might be a masculine. So this might be a woman that he might think has low self-esteem that he's trying to flirt with, and maybe act like he's interested in dating and courting. I'm looking for a wife at this point in my life. Y'all know when y'all see these old dumb motherfuckers that think they have the ability and the skills to woo a woman to get something they want out of them, and they ain't looked in the mirror or checked themselves in many years, like that 70-year-old man that was I don't want to hear a lecture, I'm just looking for somebody. And we like, nigga, when the last time you looked in the fuck? God damn, you been out there too long. You are really fucking delusional. I don't want lectures. I'm just looking for somebody to, okay. It's just, ciao. Whoever this Aquarius energy is, they're flirting with the notary, trying to get them to do something. Is this notary going to do something illegal for this Aquarius? Oh, they have an equal give and take with them. The Emperor reverse is somebody is keeping an eye on this notary to monitor them. Something's a missed opportunity. The Empress reverse. So this might be an older woman. The Empress reverse is someone with very low self-esteem. It's somebody that makes bad decisions. Okay. Someone that can't regulate their emotions. Someone that doesn't know how to balance their dark and light energy. It's a woman that doesn't know how to take accountability. It's like kryptonite, as kryptonite is to Superman. So the 10 of Wands reverse is too much of a burden. The 10 of Pentacles reverse. So they were trying to, I feel like there's an older woman that's a notary. This Aquarius was trying to convince to do something illegal. And what happened was there was a Cancer warlock energy that was spying through technology on this Empress in the reverse to see if she was willing to do whatever for that Aquarius. You understand? These people, when they're targeting somebody, they are watching you through technology. They're connected through the NSA, your phone. Some of you have cameras in your left eye, all kind of shit. And when they send somebody in to flirt with you or to pretend they're interested in marriage or dating you, when you're alone by yourself, that Cancer warlock that has a connection at the NSA, what he does is he watches you and listens to you, and he sees on your phone if you're looking at pictures of that person, if you're making their picture big or small, and looking at them or looking at different pictures. And he's watching to see how much you like that person, to find out whether or not they can pull it off and get away with it. He's watching to see if you're falling for that person, or if you're like, I'm not interested that much in him. Let me scroll and date my next person. They're watching you on your phone, on your laptop. They're literally surveillancing you to see if something is working or not with the person that's trying to pretend to be your love interest. So that Cancer warlock was working with someone at the NSA to watch the notary, the Empress in the reverse, to see whether or not she was falling for that Aquarius. And I don't think they got good news because it didn't work out the way they thought it was. So what is going to happen with this mail? Is collective going to receive their mail? Is collective going to receive their mail? Is collective going to receive their mail? Nope. Nope. They're going to just keep causing illusions. They're not going to give you your mail. Clarify the 7 of cups. Clarify the 7 of cups. Yeah, somebody can't see something. Somebody doesn't see that the world card, something's over. The 3 of cups reverse. These people are not working together anymore. Someone's in an illusion. They don't see something. Okay, so you're not going to get your mail. One more time, clarify, Holy Spirit. So you're not going to get your mail. Somebody's in their thoughts about something, so they're just not going to give you your mail. Is that what's going on here? Somebody has gotten some bad news from someone that they're already connected to, or they already know, that's taking very quick action to win at all costs. Okay, child, they holding your mail. They are straight up holding your mail. An Aquarius, they're complete wish fulfillment. They're sad because somebody is taking action and going to take a risk. Somebody's about to take action and take a risk to do what? Someone that feels powerless is going to take action and take a risk to come toward a hermit. And this Aquarius is stressed out because they know they have to release what they've been trying to do. Yeah. Yeah, these people literally are not going to give you your fucking mail. You're going to find out another way. I'm sorry. You can go take a picture of the mail person, though, if you got the put spiritual hands and feet on her goofy ass for doing this shit to you. You can fucking do that. I know you can do that. You can go ahead and put spiritual hands and feet on your mail person, but make sure, double check and make sure that they're guilty of this first. Since they want to fucking be playing with your fucking life and shit. Child, doing the fucking most. All right. All right, Holy Spirit, I want you to give me a final message before I close this out. So somebody else is coming towards you that's stressed out right now about these people and holding your mail on this stupid shit, holding your fucking mail. You know they holding your mail. Y'all know. Y'all already know these motherfuckers are holding your mail and ain't nobody doing shit about it. Child, when I tell you these folks are going to have hell to pay. These folks are going to have hell to pay. Can I have a final message, please? And thank you before we jump into this beautiful prayer. Oh, yeah, we're going to get it. Yes, we're going to get it. What is the final message, Holy Divine Spirit? What is the final message? What is the final message? What is the final message? Please and thank you. Oh, okay. All right. Somebody might be about to bring you the truth and clarity that just got divorced or broke up with somebody or got out of the contract they were in because that person couldn't backstab and betray you. This might be somebody that might want to partner with you that had an ego death about trying to get a judgment reversed over you, saying that an empress is mentally ill or a prostitute or whatever they said about you, being childish. Okay, this is someone that might have lied about you in the past, that might have gotten some bad karma. Look at that. The 6 of Cups. In the past, somebody was very childish about you because you were an empress, and you wouldn't accept them possibly. And because of that, they lied about you. and they've gotten out of a marriage or a contract that they were a part of because they were not able to backstab and betray you. Now they might actually want a partnership with you because something could have happened to this person that could have forced them to lower their ego in order to take accountability and see the truth of a situation after they couldn't get a judgment reversed on you with judgment reversed. Again, they were childish, and they're not happy that they were not able to trick you in the past. But at this point, they might be in the energy of wanting to come toward you because this is over and something in their life is not going in their favor. So this might be the divine ways, the divine's way of bringing you justice by stopping justice for another person. In other words, if somebody was involved in this elaborate scheme to steal some money from you or do something to you, and they got bad karma and they backed out of it, their finances could have been bound and completely restricted until they come and enlighten you about the people that hired them to do something to you. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody, uh, somebody, somebody, I feel like someone's finances have been restricted spiritually as a way of forcing them to come towards you because the people that hired them to try to trick you, they could steal from you. Those people need to be exposed, and those people need to give to you what they stole from you. And in order to do that, they had to restrict someone's finances to where they have no other option but to come towards you to set you free. And in setting you free, their finances will be set free. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. Is there one final card, or are we going to end this? One final card. Give me one final card. Okay. There's a night energy that got a brand new start doing spell work on you that can't move to calmer waters right now. Something might be wrong with their crown chakra, or it's about to be. All right. So somebody that just recently attacked you spiritually, is something going on right now with that person's crown chakra or their head or their mind. Like they might be having a mental health crisis. They got a new start. It's a night. It could be some kind of a Aries Leo Sag. We're about to start this prayer. Give me 1 second here. Don't you go nowhere. Don't you go no. Don't you stay right there. Don't you go nowhere. Every witch and warlock in my life right now, don't you go nowhere. You stay right there. You stay right there. Oh, yes. Let's get it. I show gratitude for my collective of the highest vibration of love right now. I show gratitude right now for favor and for protection. I show gratitude right now for my complete restoration financially, spiritually, energetically, and emotionally. I show gratitude right now for earth, wind, and fire, both the group and the elements. I show gratitude right now for this live, this collective of the highest vibration of love, and everything, every planet that God has created and placed here divinely with its unique energy that get the prayer requests, that get the affirmations granted. Oh, Holy One, Mars Madin Gudiana, who sits at the head of Jupiter in Lil Zadik, Saturn Shabata Nanurta, the moon Lavana Nana, Mercury Koke Anki, Venus Enene Noge, the sun Utu Shamish. Right now, by the power and authority of Christ, every witch and warlock in this live and in this environment and energy right now. I decree and declare by the authority and power of Christ, I release fire on every witchcraft attack being used on and sent to me right now. By every witch and warlock in my energy right now. Burst into flames and scatter. Let every charm on or under the ground or in my abode. Let every evil altar, every candle, every picture or item referencing my name, let its power be banished and nullified and neutralized right now. Let its power be destroyed by the fire, power, and light of my words. Eow. Abracadabra. Burst into flames and scatter. Let the forces of darkness right now, I command, to get and flee from around me and scatter. Whatsoever he shall bind on earth shall be bound in heaven, and whatsoever he shall loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven. Right now, I bind and contain every magic, every spell, every hex. Right now, I bind and contain on the etheric plane, on the ethereal plane, on the astral, mental, physical, and emotional plane. Every spell, hex, conjured up right now. Right now, I break and cancel and nullify and neutralize every contract and agreement with every enchantment of witchcraft put against me right now. Right now, I cancel by fire and command to fall to the ground every picture, every item, every candle, my name. And as I bind and contain this magic and hex being sent toward me right now, I return it directly back to its sender right now on every plane. Mote it be. I return this spell work tenfold back to the sender. Abracadabra. Go directly back to who sent you and manifest in their energy field what they wanted to happen to me to happen to them instead. Let every form of witchcraft and its effects burst into flames and scatter right now. Be ye neutralized and nullified and completely destroyed right now. Fall to the ground. Right now, I bind every evil influence and command you to get and flee from my home and environment. Right now, I dismantle every stronghold of witchcraft. Right now, I command every hex and curse. Break right now. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Let every tongue that rise up against me in judgment be thou condemned. For greater is he that is within me than he that is within the world. Surely he shall deliver moi from the fowler's snare and from the deadly pestilence. Right now, I break the power of this witchcraft and spellwork in the name and by the power and authority of Christ Jehovah. Right now, I decree and declare no power can stand against me. No power of darkness has or will ever have any power over me. By Christ's power, I break the force of every power, of every spell, of every curse and charm that every and any witch or warlock has over my life right now. Let every force of witchcraft submit and bow down to my authority in Christ on every plane and be dismantled. Right now, I renounce all ties to witchcraft sent to and at me by the power and authority of Christ Jehovah. I break every tie and connection and agreement with every and all enchantments of witchcraft pit against me right now. Right now, I neutralize and nullify every curse spoken. Split and remove the tongue of my cursor. Let their power be banished and fall to the ground and scatter and rendered powerless and ineffective. Let the effects of witchcraft on my body, mind, and spirit be reversed and undone right now. Right now, I decree and declare complete freedom and healing. We are completely restored to wholeness and divinely protected on every plane, from the crown of our head to the sole of our feet. Mote it be. If you want to say our Father who art in heaven, that is what I'm saying. Abatachin hoy, Bethamai mitano, Samei kadis, Mangista timta, Fakadit, Besamai, in the hornet, in the who, Bamadar to whom. Yalet and Jerachin and Sutanzade, Badelachin and them, Yeker, Berlin, in Ya Yabadalun, in Yeker and Deminel. What a fatanam at Tagvan, Kakafu, Adaninji, Mangis Yantanatana, Hylam, Nizganam, Leather Alamu, Amen. Boxum, boxum, Memphis, Caduceum, and I'm locked. Amen. Boxum, boxum, Memphis, Caduceum, and I'm locked. Amen. Boxum, boxum, Memphis, Caduceum, and I'm locked. Amen. Let every demonic spirit get from around me right now and out of this live right now. Umima is a consuming fire, and I release Christ's fire on every demonic spirit using anyone or anything to cause any spiritual or physical imbalance. Right now, I flood this live, this prayer and environment with Christ's light, fire, and power for strength, speed, and impact. Must it be. I now close all portals and sever all energetic cords that no longer serve me, and fully reclaim my divine power, sovereignty, and light. May the blessings be. By the light of the eternal flame, I release all ties now that bring me pain. From hex, from bind, from spell and chain, I reclaim my power, whole and sane. Through ancestral lines, I now ascend. All wounds and shadows I transcend. No force can hold, no bind can stay. I walk in light, I clear my way. With sovereign will, my soul is free, protected by divine decree. By earth, by fire, by air, by sea. I am whole, I am pure, I am free. May the blessings be, mote it be, so shall it be. Ashe. There's another one. Child. Don't worry about it. I know you ain't worried about it. Whoever I'm talking to, don't worry about it. If it don't come through your mailbox, it's going to get to you another way. Don't you know your ancestors, if they were able to do and protect you and do all the things that they were able to do in your life and to guide you and to protect you and to make sure that all your needs were met and provided for, you worried about a damn mailbox? Don't worry about that mail carrier. Don't worry about that mail facility and the wrong they doing. They'll receive their karma. Don't worry about your mail coming to you. Whatever is for you, and it's going to find its way to you. And if it don't come through a mail carrier, somebody, the right person is going to come in contact with you. The right person will get through on the phone, the right text message, the right email. Whatever is supposed to belong to you, it is going to, your ancestors will make sure that it finds its way to you. If people got to start dropping dead, if the mail carrier got to die, if the person that scans mail in at the facility have to have a heart attack and die, I promise you that the wheel has turned in your favor and you at the top of the wheel. Anybody that tries to stop that fucking from turning is going to get crushed and die under it. Okay, you don't have control over universal laws. And the universal law says you did what you needed to do to get to the top of the wheel, and your abundance is coming to you. And nobody can stop that. If it don't come through one way, it's going to come through another way. I promise. I'm Quan Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. I will be back. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Much love.